ton of people hearing about. So if you guys are well. So the Dolphins cap off an amazing season and a wonderful set performances in the CSA franchise 4-day competition. And we end up resounding winners, smashing the Titans at home by resounding innings and 76 runs. I don't think I'm live here, but if I am, I just meant to say it's recorded and edit later. But if I'm live, is anyone on the stream, do leave me a comment. But we'll see anyway. So a fantastic performance, cap off, what's been an incredible season for us. Really shame, actually, to be honest with you. Bittersweet for me because I obviously followed the Dolphins super close this year. I've done a mini video on them, as you know, on our Instagram page as well. But yeah, only can help, guys, if you are watching. It's just been brilliant. It's obviously a bit of a shame, really, as I said before, the fact that obviously now the franchise structure is going to be disbanded. As Fidos Munda put it, was just the start of a new era for the Dolphins. She's sending the latest article on Cricket Info. Yeah, it was really. I think it's a shame, really, that things are finishing. But that's life. We knew that anyway. So obviously we get into the match. So we annihilated the Titans over the course of 2 and a bit days, really. Obviously, the first 2 days pretty much were a washout bar for a handful of overs, and we wrapped up just over 2 days. Obviously, luckily it was a 5-day match. It was wonderful performances. Obviously, so Brian 10 for 80 match figures, and Sunira Muthusamy match figures of 9 for 91. Absolutely fantastic. There wasn't a wicket taken by a seam bowler. The other wicket was a run out of Adain Galeem. I think Mungu ran him out. So in the second innings was that. It was just 90 wickets, all taken by spinners. Incredible, really. The 295 we made, Sarah Lowier obviously with 100, Marcus Ackerman 74. Owier played superbly. He's up to tempo a little bit batting with Sami. So I think he's with batting with Rolson previously. He knew he could play his game, maybe bide his time with obviously the aggressive stroke play of Rolson top of the order. Obviously, Rolson didn't play in the last couple of games and didn't make the final, unfortunately, for him. I would have still played him personally over Musekle, but want to be. But anyway, as I said before, Owier played. He was, majestic, really. He knew the wicket. The way he played his shots, he picked his shots very well. The strike rate, I think, about 52. I think he's got his 100 of 192 balls. He wasn't so aggressive, even with batting with Musadate, with the Sami top of the order. He has for some time now batted with him, opening up for the Dolphins. But he still played his way into his innings. Marcus Ackerman struggled initially, but played a real captain's knock. Mature as well, captain's knock. He's not had the best of seasons, really, Ackerman. But he really played an excellent knock here of 74. I think I'm sure the runs he faced. I should have a quick check. So, for 137 balls, but I think it was like 9 or 40. He was really struggling to kind of adjust the wicket. Obviously, he was quite a slow pace wicket, offering plenty of turn, a little bit of uneven bounce as well. Off the likes of Carl Simmons and Neil Brown a little bit as well there. So they had obviously the slow bowling options, but they were nothing compared to Sir Brian and with Sami for us. Sir Brian, phenomenal really, because he hasn't played the last couple of games. So Mirage has been there. Mirage deserves a huge, pat on the back for what he's done, for us in this whole competition. Let me have a look at his stats here quickly. We made 5 matches, 262.5 overs, 34 wickets at 20.47, the corner rate of 2.64. But Sir Brian's just played the 4 games, so he came in, not playing any red ball cricket for a little while now, and he came in and was excellent. So with the 10 for 80 for the match, absolutely amazing. The first thing is he took 6 for 24 for 22 overs. That pasture play on the 3rd day was real. It was like cricket porn for a Dolphins fan in particular, but just for neutral as well. It was just like cricket porn to watch. Just these spin balls, especially as a Brian, just tying up the Titans batsmen. Not some good batsmen there as well. Some experienced batsmen like Dean Elgar, Grant Thompson. These are experienced batsmen that were there. McCanny's 25, but he's been around for a long time. Obviously, knows the wicket as well. He played for the Dolphins for some time. He played for a few years for us before he left. Last winter. So they knew the wicket, but they were just trying to be nuts. It was a wonderful pasture play on that 3rd evening, just to watch real of attrition, but we kept coming. So Brian was just relentless was Lion-led, absolutely relentless. And we saw me backed up as well. It obviously offered slightly less control, especially in the first innings, but he didn't exactly, remove the shackles from the batsman. He played very much a key role in this win as well. But for me, hats off goes to Brian. Obviously, he was a little bit cold going into this match. Obviously, but when Mirage out, he came straight back in, and he just was incredible. I mean, and hats off to Ackerman, obviously, for opening the innings with to Brian. Obviously, we know the conditions. I think Ackerman's come out since and said that we thought 295 was very competitive, and we've got a really good chance to win this game, even with 2 days rained off. So that was really good to see. I thought it was a very aggressive captaincy from Ackerman. I thought he led really well for a 24, 25-year-old. It's really great to see for his future as well, wherever it may lay. He's not from Durban. I think he's from Gauteng. But yeah, hopefully he'll stay in the KZN Cricket Union. And yeah, so we'll see anyway how it goes next season. But yeah, just excellent performance all round. The season as well, to say so in general, it was very much one of, we were greater than some of our parts. I mean, if I look at the average actually for us throughout, I mean, the top average came from Oya, who played all 8 games, averaged 47. Then Keegan Peterson, obviously a new recruit, averaged 44. Actually, Mirage, what season for me? 40.80 average in his 5 games. With a high score of 89, which he scored against the Warriors, obviously, the Lions. Can't remember which game it was. I think it was against the Lions, actually. That set up the victory. I need to go and check that, but I can't remember exactly off the top of my head the Lions of the Warriors game, but he's got 89, 62 balls there, I remember. And Son this year was also a lot stronger than he was over the last couple of seasons, averaged 38 in 7 games, with the highest of 111. Ackerman chipped as well, 36. Ethan Bosch, he played 3 games, but down the order hit 35 with the 100 he scored against. That was against the Lions, I remember. He's got 100 against the Lions, which really helped us in that match, set up a victory. But anyway, we're very much, I said, greater than some of our parts. If we look at the bowling averages as well, I mentioned before about Mirage, incredible. But Sir Brian, 4 matches, 19 wickets, average 18.89. With the Sami, a very strong hand with the ball this year. At last year, he was a bit poor, I felt, with the ball at times, but he really reclaimed his spark with the ball this year. He played 7 matches, 28 wickets at 14.53. Exceptional stuff from the Sami, especially considering he's opening the batting as well. And with the bat, he did pretty well. I mean, he averaged 31. He obviously, in an unfamiliar role to him, he's normally middle of batsman because of Ralston's lack of form. He was promoted to open it, and he played himself as well as he could, I felt. So yeah, it was a really good all-round performance from the squad, you could say. And a lot must be said as well for Imran Khan. Obviously came to the role a couple of years ago now. Young guy, I think he's like 37, 35, we took the job, but we've seen like Jeffrey Tayana, you have to have this extensive international experience to become a good coach. You don't have to be more Boucher. You know what I mean? Imran Khan, I think, is of a new breed of these Monday coaches, and hopefully we'll see him be offered even bigger roles in the future. So well done to him. I thought his manager of the team, the squad, was exceptional this year. I thought last year was very ballsy as well to drop Kai Zondo from captaincy, promote Ackerman. They saw something in him, and look how it's worked out. I mean, Ackerman's led us to this title. So it's our first title since 2005-06, isn't it? Which we share the trophy with the Titans actually in the last 5-day final. So there's symmetry to this, but it was we've never been really a strong 4-day team. We've been known as a good white ball side. We didn't do very well last year. I think the second bottom we finished last season. To go from there to top, fifth to top, I think it's exceptional. So it's been really good planning in the winter before the team started, and we've done really well. We've not had like some Pep acquire that much. Obviously, Mill doesn't play first class anymore. We've done it with names that maybe have not so household names, like Munger and Bartman. These guys, Ethan Bosch, Sir Brian. These are not household names, but Khan and Quinton Friend, the rest of the manager and the coaching staff, they've got the most out of their players. They've really got the most out of them, and there's a clear unity between the players. That's what's great to see, a clear unity. So it's a bit of a shame when you see stuff like that, and to know these guys are not going to play together in entirety. I think the core will stay as part of KZN, and we'll play for Coastal next year. A couple will play for Inland, but the majority of them hopefully will play for Coastal, and you can kick on as a group there. Nucleus for side. So yeah, I mean, just really well done, great performance. I mean, fitting victory. I'm glad we get to share the trophy. I've been quite disappointed with that. To be honest with you, we finished 28 points ahead of the Titans from the group stage. in our pool. So we were the best team in the competition. There's no doubt about it. We were the best team. I'm just glad we got to prove that emphatically with a clear, victory, rather than two hands on a trophy and one from either side. I didn't want to see that. I really didn't. I hate the fact we got to share a trophy with Lions in that Mentor One Day Cup final. I just didn't like that. I like to win or lose, as I always say. That being said, if we almost lost, let's say this game was Titans, then maybe I'll say, I'm quite glad we shared the trophy, but we did. Anyway, we smashed Titans. So I'm quite happy as well, to be honest with you. It was the Titans, obviously a successful franchise in the era of franchise cricket. And we got to smash them because they've given us many a hiding over the years. And quite frankly, I was quite sick and tired of getting battered by the Titans. So yeah, very nice to see us beat them in the final. And I know there's a few words to be said about the fact that it was a weakened Titan side, but it was also weakened Dolphin side as well. Mirage was one of the best performers in the whole competition. I know they were missing Markram, was having an just ridiculous year with about almost 1,000 runs in a reduced season. But still, I'm sorry, you Titans have won many a final, many a trophy with a who's who of South African cricket, so you can't have it both ways. Do you know what I mean? So that's we were deserved victors of this competition, and I'm really, really happy that Dolphins have done it. So yeah, it's been a great season. I really enjoyed following the side throughout. It's been really fun actually doing this, and I hope to eventually, maybe we'll see in the future if we can get a couple of these guys on the channel. We never know. We always try. So we'll see if we can get a couple of guys on the channel, maybe to have a little interview. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? So yeah, I'd love to do that with some of these Dolphins guys. And just thank them personally, after what's been an incredible 4 months for us Dolphins fans. So yeah, that's really it, guys. I'll leave it there. I would quickly just say, before I go, it's overall, I should say as well, just an incredible achievement. So we got to obviously, the Mentor One Day Cup final and the T20 final. Obviously, T20 didn't go so well against the Lions, and we weren't doing that well in the Mentor One Day Cup final. It's a shared trophy still, but still, 3 finals in one season. And then the improvement we made in the 4-day side in particular is just incredible to see. And hats off, must go said to Imran Khan, Ackerman, and everyone else. Brilliant stuff, absolutely brilliant stuff. So yeah, I'm leaving it there, guys. Any Dolphins fans out there, please leave me a comment, like, subscribe. As I always say, please subscribe to the channel. That'd be great. And hopefully I will see you on the next one. Cheers.